It's so bright there. What time is it?
7. Full moon.
Wow, look at those stars.
My view's better.
Well, until your brother gets indoor plumbing, I'll have to take your word for it.
Well, there's plumbing of sorts. Got a sink. Got a shower now.
Well, until the outhouse moves indoors, then I'll have to rely on pictures. You feel rested? What time do you land tomorrow?
Okay, gonna have to push it back a day, honey, because Paul has something very, very special planned for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's a stretch of river that can only be reached by pack horse. Takes like a week. Paul has permission to fly us into it. Honey, this is like, well, it's virgin water.
Oh, now there's virgins involved.
Nobody fishes this stretch, honey, nobody. Maybe a dozen people a year, if that.
No, no, no! Ah! It was a monster!
We should go.
Yeah.
What do you think? What's this telling you here?
Just gonna pick my way through it. It's gonna be a little bumpy over the mountains.
Yeah.
Do we know anyone in Idaho?
Well, the Greenbergs have a house in Sun Valley.
Yeah, Preston didn't call me last night. I'm just gonna, Hello?
Is this Mrs. Clyburn?
It is? Who's this?
I'm Officer Shepard with the U.S. Department of Forestry.
Yes?
Is your husband Preston Clyburn?
Yes?
Ma'am, your husband was involved in a plane crash on a mountain called Bora Peak.
Can I speak to him? Is he all right?
No, ma'am. I'm sorry to say both he and Paul Clyburn did not survive the crash.
Stacy?
What are you reading?
It's half diary, half how-to guide. Then there's this. About me. There's a, spot upriver. And he calls it Stacy's Valley. The elk don't graze there for some reason, so the grass grows tall and it's yellow and it reminds him of my hair. And I'm gonna bury him there. And then I'm gonna take this book and I'm gonna visit every place he wrote about. And you can tell me I'm crazy, you can say I need to move on, I have a whole life ahead of me and all that shit. I am 65 years old. I don't have a whole life ahead of me. I have a very small window to be reckless, to make decisions that feed this and never factor this into the equation. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do what he begged me to do for 30 years. I'm gonna finally see this place.
Want some company?
I'd love some.
Well, then I'll see you in the morning.
I want to bury him here. This was Paul's home, and in Preston's heart, I think it was his home too.
Mom, if you do that, you can't visit him. Hey, don't you want to visit him?
I will visit him.
And what if the new owners don't let you?
And why would there be new owners?
Because you can't keep this place. I mean, how are you going to take care of it?
Take care of what? It's 3 cabins. Only one of them has water. What's to take care of?
The land?
The land takes care of itself.
Okay, well, Mom, who's going to take care of you while you're out here? I mean, Paige couldn't even go to the bathroom without needing a trip to the ER.
I am not Paige.
Fair enough.
Do you think this is any more dangerous than walking to the pharmacy down First Avenue?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Yeah, well, I don't see it that way.
Mom, I don't know how you move on.
I have no intention of moving on, ever. I will never love again. I won't even try. Holding on to him is the closest I will get, and that is what I plan to do.
Mom, the girls are sleeping.
Sorry, girls.
Mom, what?
He built them for us. That one is for you and your sister, and that one was for me.
You don't know that.
No, I read it. I read his thought as it came to him. I'm so blind. So if I bury him here, I must protect him and this place. In order to do that, I will sell the townhouse in Manhattan, establish a trust with the funds that exists solely to preserve this place, so that nobody, that includes all of you, can lose it or ever sell it.
Why sell your home?
Because I can't afford to take care of all of you and this place any other way.
We can take care of ourselves.
So this is the way I've decided. This is my home now. I die here too. And when I do, you put me right next to him.
You would like him laid to rest on the family ranch.
Is that possible?
Well, you'd need to go to the courthouse and register a portion of your land as a cemetery. Must be notated that way by both the county and the state.
Why is that?
Well, the state must certify each burial to prevent one from simply burying somebody somewhere in the woods. You can see how that might cause a few issues.
Yeah. I can see that. But this cemetery can be private, just for my family.
Absolutely.
Is it best to use an attorney?
Depends. You got the deed and a survey showing the proposed site?
It sounds like this is a job for an attorney.
I can recommend one if you like.
Thank you.
Mrs. Clyburn, I knew your husband, and I knew his brother very well. Well enough to know that his great wish would be to spend eternity on that place. I can guess the same of Preston, but I feel obligated to point something out to you. If you sell that land or your children sell it, the new owners have no obligation to allow you to visit him. And they can decide to remove the cemetery altogether, have your loved ones exhumed and move their bodies to a new location, or have them cremated. It may give you peace in your lifetime, but beyond that, the vessels of your beloved, and maybe even you, are at the mercy of strangers who do not know of your husband's love for that place and frankly don't care. You didn't ask me for advice, but I would advise you to think very carefully, because this is not a decision that can be undone.
Man's goal in society is to be remembered. In nature, it is to be forgotten, unnoticed. leave as little proof I was here as I possibly can. That will be my gift to this place.
Who wrote that?
Crest. There's a man in here I barely knew, Lily. And he begged me to know him.
I remember one Thanksgiving, I was back from college. I was laid up on the sofa with a hangover. And my father walked in and he asked me if I wanted to go for a walk. I said, no. And I never thought of it again until 30 years later, and all of his children are racing to Boston, trying to beat death to his bed and say goodbye. And I asked him if he remembered inviting me to go on that walk, and he nodded and he smiled. And I asked him, do you remember what you wanted to talk about? And he shook his head and he said, I didn't want to talk. I just wanted to listen.
This is not cheering me up.
My point is, he told you everything that he wanted you to know while he was here. If he had wanted you to know what was in that book while he was alive, he would have told you. He's telling you now, because now is when he wants you to know it.
So, most planes this size do not have a flight data recorder. But because he flew for the Forest Service, one was installed. This information helps us understand better what happened. I am happy to explain what took place if you don't wish to listen.
Play it.
Jesus! Big Sky approach. This is Cessna 185 Bravo Zulu. I need a swap.
Copy that, 2 Bravo. Speed and altitude.
130 knots at 8,200.
Maintain southwest heading. Climb to 11,000.
Copy that, 11,000. Thank you, Tower. We'll get up over this. Jesus! Fuck! Just hold on! Christ! Stay safe!
Oh my God.
Well, honey, I stand corrected. Your OCD did have a purpose. Now, did you tell me how to tie this on? Of course you did.
Fish, right there. Ah! That's not how you do it.
I'm aware.
The book says swing the rod between 10 and 2. What's 10 and 2?
It refers to a time when watches had hands.
Watches had hands?
Okay, 10 and 2. 10, 2. I think this is right. Okay, what does it say now?
Point your hand where you want the fly to hit the water. Oh! You caught one!
What do I do? What do I do?
You're supposed to pull the line with your hand.
Why?
I don't know, that's what it says.
I have a better idea. Get it, get it! Get it, get it! Oh, that might be a bit excessive.
I got it!
Get up! Oh! Ah! We got a fish!
We got a fish!
We got a...
Lord, we stand before you with heavy hearts. With the glory of love comes the pain of loss, and we look to you for comfort. Remind us that it is a selfish pain because you have promised a place called heaven where our departed bask in the glow of your grace. They are no longer men, they are angels who guide us through darkness, lift us when we are weak, and nourish our souls and spirits. Our pain is a selfish pain because we do not know this place, heaven. We lean on our faith that it exists, and on your mercy that it holds a place for us where we may sit in your light beside our loved ones and know only joy forever. Amen. If anyone would like a word.
Stacy, it's not the first time you've given that speech.
No, ma'am.
It's a good one.
You care to say something?
I have plenty to say, but I won't be saying it today. Guess that's it then. So what happens now?
We'll take care of everything.
Wait, that's it? That's it?
If he has something to say, then say it, Paige.
I don't know what to say. What are you supposed to say?
I think that's her point.
Which one's Paul?
God damn you for taking it from us. I love you. I'm thinking about it. I'm considering it. I know. I'm running away from my problems. This problem goes with me, so I'm not running from anything. Would I miss my daughters? Honestly, I don't know. And part of me thinks it would be better for them, live their own lives.
Maybe they could move with you. I mean, it doesn't sound like either of them are bound to the city.
That's what I said. My oldest daughter needs it. I actually threatened to cut her off if she didn't.
That's not very nice.
Oh, what, do they teach sarcasm in therapy school these days?
Well, if by therapist school you mean Dartmouth, then yeah, they kind of invented it there.
You think I should?
Not my place to say, but I think you should consider it, and I'll tell you why. Because you are actively weighing your future and the consequences of your choices in that future, and that's healthy. That's good for your soul. So whether you actually do it is irrelevant, but you should seriously consider it. You should consider moving to Europe. Spend a year traveling. You got the financial means, no responsibilities here preventing it. You should consider everything. Wish I could have met him. Must have been a hell of a man. Because you are a hell of a woman. You know who you are, and you're not ashamed of it. And this, yelling and crying and pondering, this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is grieving. This is accepting an immeasurable loss in your life and racking your brain to try to find a way to survive it. And you will.
Thank you, Phil.
Memorial service is this evening. How do you feel about that?
A bunch of coworkers will stand in my living room and try to convince me how close they were with him and how much they're going to miss him, and I won't have a fucking clue who any of those people are. And then they'll say, oh, if you need anything, just call. Not that I have their number. And they won't offer it.
Yeah, but how do you feel about it?
How do you think I feel?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Oh, big brain doctor from Harvard doesn't know something.
You need to tell me.
You need it.
No. You need it.
Fuck you.
How do you feel, Stacy?
Fuck you!
You said that already.
Okay, well, I'll say it again. Fuck you!
How does it make you feel, Stacy?
Terrified. It's almost over and everyone is saying goodbye and then on with their lives. Everyone but me. And I can never say goodbye because he's stuck in there. And we used to joke about it. We would joke about wheelchair races in the nursing home. And I just thought when it was our time, we would, I don't know, curl up beside each other and close our eyes, and that would be it.
Don't want to go out there.
I do not.
Well, good news is you're a grown woman.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. What I am trying to calculate is the consequences.
Is there anyone in that room whose comfort you need?
No.
Is there anyone in that room who needs comfort from you?
My children.
But that's not why they're here. They're here to support you. You are a compassionate and intelligent person who has known the answer to every question you've asked me. We talked about this earlier, Stacy. The permission is not mine to give. It's yours. If you want permission to stay in here, it's your home. Give it. If you want permission to leave your home until this is over, give it.
I don't want to be here.
We can handle the party, Mom.
Well, right again.
It's not about me being right. It's about you trusting yourself when you're right.
I walked from 101st to 60th, took a cab downtown, checked hotels.
What the fuck? You think something happened?
Yes, I need to file a missing persons report. My mother, Stacy, and Clyburns.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Leaves changed.
Yes, ma'am. They'll fall soon. Next cold snap. I, interrupt something?
No. I came up early this morning. I wanted to see the sunrise, and I got a lions, tigers, and bears worry walking around here alone, so...
We ain't got no tigers out here. Other two worth worrying about, but you ought to let me teach you how to use that thing. Won't do you any good if you miss.
I'll take you up on that.
You okay?
Yeah. I missed this.